Welcome back to Post and Pylons, Christmas edition, I guess. Let's play some more Europa Universalis IV as Saxony. We're even on this Christmas Eve. Well, for you it's probably Christmas Eve. For me it's not. Not quite yet. We're playing, going for our custom achievement in the Saxon Federation. We have to have 75 princes in the Holy Roman Empire while following a whole bunch of rules. And I have thinking about how and whether I'm going to accomplish this. I believe there is a very easy way for me to achieve the goal. Not yet, can't be done yet, but rely on that technology. I'm going to try to not do that. I'm going to try to go the honest way. But you know, if things go honest is a strong word. It's something that I didn't consider as a solution until right now, and so it feels a bit like cheating if I do it. But it's not even abusing game mechanics, I don't think. It's just a lot easier than I thought, I think. Anyway, let's go back to what we're doing. We're in a war we want to lose because our ally France called us in. And France is way too big already. Yes, we're allied. It's good to have a strong ally, but at some point we're going to have to punish them for having empire land and all that. So I'm pretty sure we're gonna have to go and punch them at some point. So if they lose some stuff here, and especially if it goes to empire countries, then that would be great. I don't think it will. No, Lucas, Savoy, and Venice, none of them are in the empire. But they'll be easier to take from, I think. The French are being beaten horribly. They have like no troops left. I don't know if they had tons of troops in the beginning, but look at this, 32,000 infantry, 33. And then 2,000 cav and 15,000 cannons? Yeah, that's nothing. Sure, they have their vassals and all that, or colonial nations, but that's not gonna push it over. The real question is whether these enemies of ours are gonna get the stupid idea of then going into Saxony. Because we're in the war. If they are, then we'll have to just kill them. And hope that war exhaustion and stuff makes them peace out. We also really need to pay attention to the fact that they must not control any of our land, because then France could give that to them in a peace deal. Can't have that happen. So we're kind of protecting Siena down here. We have no protection for Waldstätte at the moment, which is probably something Savoy wants, isn't it? Yeah. So I should probably actually drop some people down there. Now, Waldstätte... How much supply do we have in Waldstätte? 36. Gonna take this 32 stack and park it in there. It's mountains. Should be defensible enough. For now. Our corruption is rising because... Why? Oh, because we're still very overextended, and I'm not spending money on reducing corruption because we constantly have auto reduction. It's probably fine. I think overextension is gonna go away very soon. Yes. Yeah, this will be fine. Claims on the Swedes, though. We have claims on the important things. We could grab Gotland again, just in case we ever get there, but I don't think we can, right? The Swedes still have a fleet and we don't? Or do they? Yeah, 4 heavies, 28 galleys. I'm not sending my lights into that. So we can't ever take Gotland because it has a fort. We won't be controlling a fort in the region. Is that true? I believe if there was a fort in one of these places, which there is, if we control the fort in Kalmar, I think we can still take Gotland. Okay, let's take that claim. I don't think the rule is you have to control all the forts in the region, or you have to control the fort that you're taking. I think the rule is only you have to have a fort in the region. So that's a possibility. I wonder, I think I move these troops over to the... at least closer to the Western Front. So that they can respond faster to any incursions by Savoyards or filthy people like that. Subject. I really don't want you to fight. With the toots. Don't we have other subjects? Yeah, but Riga is not moving, which is good. Livonia is not moving. Probably military access issues. I'm just gonna have my subjects be defensive for now, I think. Everybody defend your own stuff. Yeah, I could make them attach and all that, but... I should declare one much. Oh, this didn't work. Okay. Subjects be passive? That's passive, right? Yeah. Go to your own territory, please. Foreign talent. Spend money for professionalism. It's almost always the right option. Oh, Savoy getting beaten here, actually. Yeah, Luca's not gonna make it in time. It's a bit sad. Toots, why are you not listening to me? I told you to run home. If I tell you to attach, will you do that then? Yeah, okay. Dahl now has the culture we desire. Is that the one that we wanted to use to spread Saxon somewhere? What's a Dahl? No, it's this place. Nope. But there was somewhere, right? Wasn't there somewhere I planted a seed of Saxon? Here, right? In Memel? Yeah. And then we do the rest. Okay. Heretics of Pilsen converted. Nice. Convert more of those heretics. In Olmütz, for example. Where I do not have the edict on, do I? I don't think I do. I think the reason is that I screwed up choosing the edict last time, right? Yeah, I did development and I still can't switch. So we probably won't switch. Ah, this doesn't seem like a good idea, Luca. Stop losing the war. I mean, the French are not coming to help, so they might catch mines out here. Or if they would free mines, that would be great. That might be the best outcome we can have. Secured mines. Ottoman declared war on Moldavia. That is... When did you get into war again? Gosh darn it, Hungary. What war is this? You attacked Moldavia as well. Yeah, we talked about the fact that this alliance to Moldavia would be bad for Nitra. And it is. I should probably not have spent the... I should have done something to protect Nitra somehow. But I did, I allied them. They're just constantly getting into third-party wars. Yeah, I don't really know. I was supposed to protect Nitra there, but they're gonna be doomed now. Can't enforce peace on the Hungarians because we still have a truce from beating them up earlier, and that for a long while, right? 66? Well, 4 more years. I will try to beat up the Hungarians if they ever... if they give him the chance. There's the core on Siena. So the plan was to release Siena. But obviously we can't do that at war. Which, man, it's such a good province though. Do I really want to release it? Right now it cannot... Oh no, we cannot release it yet. We need to add it to the Empire first, which we cannot because we don't have adjacency. This is regrettable. We're sitting in farmlands here, and they're sending a 3-star general my way. I don't love it. I think I'm gonna send support. No. Oh. I had war with Venice, right? So moving through there is, yeah, we can't really send any support. Aye. What's the quick solution? Build some troops. But if I build usual troops, it takes how long? It takes a while, right? Infantry takes 47 days. Now, mercenary infantry would be much faster. Should probably merc up. Bet. I hate what that does to our professionalism. And obviously I don't like that it costs money. But money I have. Well, they're not coming this way right now. At least they're not showing that desire. But these are all enemies, so... Switzerland cancels some right to military access. Augsburg! Augsburg. What did you do? Let Memmingen live, you... Brr. Poor Memmingen. Did I make them a free city earlier? Kinda feel like I did. Maybe I didn't. They're not one now. You're actually doing this, aren't you? And I'm taking attrition up here. Neither of which is a great choice. General, half the stack, send some troops south. Yeah, they're actually making the mistake of going for my land now. And a mistake it is. I really don't want to have the French win. I really don't. Need the French to be punished. But as long as the Venetians are utter idiots, that's not happening. Now, in theory, I could probably separate peace out somewhere, but that's a bit difficult if you have negative war score, because then they feel like they can actually ask for stuff, which they should not be able to do ever. No more internal conflicts in Fars. Hooray for Fars. What a farce. A joke I'm sure I've never made before. Split you in half, send you north. I guess I do send the other stack as well. Just want them to be split up so we don't take all the attrition. I thought between episodes that it would be nice if this game allowed for like diplomatic back channels. If I could tell the Savoyards, hey, I'm gonna let you do your stuff under the condition that you leave my land alone. But that's not really a thing. You're going where? Wilk merger. Will it merge? Will it blend? How do we deal with this? They didn't like the idea of staying in Riga, unfortunately. That would have been quite nice. The debate. What can we debate in pawn? Oops, sorry. If that made a sound. Just need to get my coffee over here. Here we go. Plus my diplomat, no. Tradition decay, meh. I mean, it's fine. It's not bad. It's essentially gaining 10 tradition, which is decent. Gain a ton of manpower. We could use it. We have room for it. We don't super need it. And this is just money. This is awful. So manpower or tradition? Do like... How's my tradition looking and how is it decaying? 47 is not a lot. We're losing 2.12 yearly. I don't remotely have enough forts. I feel like the decay reduction is a thing we're interested in. It's not insane by any means. But... yeah, sure. And then... can we do 2 legitimacy? Yep. Prestige? Yep. Certainly. Imperial authority? Definitely not. Local autonomy in Zealand? Not if I can avoid it. Scapegoat. 2 influence for the burghers? Sure. Autonomy. Authority. Goodbye navy tradition. Goodbye 5 church power. These are so differently costed. 5 church power is nothing. 5 imperial authority is a ton. 9 military power. And then I guess I do grant authority. Or bribe? Heck yeah. Missed out on that one. Or missed that one. Didn't miss out. I just missed it. Where is the enemy? Engage the enemy. Protect your nairs. Where is the enemy? Nitron separatists. You might ask yourself why we have Nitron separatists in our country, but that is the leftovers from the Nitron army, because Nitron just died. Makes me very sad. Very, very sad. I have all these forts protecting my land, which is nice. And yet, this is being complicated. Olmütz. Wasn't that an important? No, it was just conversion of... Right, it's down here. Nothing to write home about. Could you please go and fight the French? You're not doing that anymore. You're instead killing yourself in my country. Which means the French are going to take their land back and you're going to lose. You're losing, guys. It's not okay. And if we don't watch out here, we might have parts of our land occupied. Which in turn would lead to us potentially having land taken away from. Which would be the worst. I mean, in our war where we're trying to have the French be hurt a bit by not helping them, if that ends up with us losing land, that would just be bad, wouldn't it? Another war. Is Augsburg attacking Bavaria? Kind of feels like what's going on. Attacking second Augsburg, yep. Conquest of Ingolstadt. And I probably can't even enforce peace because we have a truce. 4th of July, 10th of July. You're already locked in. Okay, let's swap that general around. Christian Albrecht Taut. With this bonus fire damage. Well done, Christian Albrecht. Well done. Unfortunately, every enemy we kill here is a guy that does not... I'm going to put these guys in defensive. Livonia. Every enemy we kill is an enemy that's not fighting the French. And thereby... we're hurting the chances of these guys to beat the French. Now, they should be at a point where they really, they have low war enthusiasm already. Why are they not piecing out? I mean, France is at high. It's probably hard to get them to concede anything. They might not even be willing to give up anything. Get 80% here. Yeah. They were dumb, and they died for it. And the French recruited a whole bunch of troops. We saw them down to like 50,000 troops before. Now they're at 90. Gain prestige, sure. You guys are trading, right? Yes, good. Thought for a second that I had left them on a spot where they didn't, where they were blockading a fort. Really need to punch Augsburg, right? Didn't realize I had a border to you now. Build me that spy network. Yes, confirm. Anybody else that I have a new border to that needs punishment? I mean, Lorraine did end up being pretty big. Any relevant cores in there? No, still nothing that I really need to take from them. But they're a bit powerful now. I do believe they're not interested in giving back land at the moment. Yeah, they're not. How's my stuff doing? It's going okay. We're being voted for. I would love this to be faster. I would like to get some more reforms through. Not today, apparently. If Spork is now properly cultured, you are taking proper attrition. How did this go? Yeah, they ran. You rang. Why is there red up here? Oh no, it's down here. Never mind. I just saw red dots on the map and thought it was in my actual country, but it's just here in Italy. It's just Italy, it's fine. Yeah, now the French are taking the war to the Savoyards. Do we actually generate war participation? We must have, right? Because we killed a bunch of people. 25%. At least the French can't complain about us doing nothing. And you're still being an utter fool, Venice. This is not how you win wars. I believe even if I see separate peace out now, the enemy armies would no longer be able to beat the French. Right? 58,000 French infantrysts plus subjects against 58. It's very fair on that. France still has some cavalry. And they have more cannons. Yeah. They're not winning this anymore. Can we somehow make use of this? If we say, okay, the idea of the French losing is no longer a thing, can we somehow abuse the peace deal? I mean, releasing Milan. Milan's still alive, so we don't need to release Milan. Could start eating our way into Italy. And release... There's somebody to release, right? No? There's Mantua, or Genoa. Where's Mantua? Are you still alive? You are. Oh, but you're by the Papal State. So kind of would have to release the Pope, or feed the Pope some land, and then release Mantua from the Pope or something. And get them all into the Empire. I doubt that I can still lay claim to any land. I can say I want Milan. Give the French a chance to actually do something for me here. Say I want Milan and Cremona. And then start actually participating in the war. Fine. It's just that the tide shifted. If we were in a spot where the French are still losing, that would be different. But they're not. Because they're all idiots. Everybody's a freaking idiot. I need 15 cannons, right? Yeah. 15. How much do my other people support here? Ooh, they have siege generals. That's very nice. And then 7 units in the front. So all I need is 10. Help a bit with reducing our losses here. And this is gonna be very painful. Don't have the artillery here. We need 19, so 20 people. So let's go down to 1 artillery, none of you, and then this setup. Take control of Pisa. It's not gonna be super relevant, but it's something. Wait. Oh. I just clicked through that message like, yeah, whatever. But this is not okay, Savoy. This is totally not okay. They took the long way around, but they did get there. Let's grab one more Swedish claim if that's a thing we can even do. Don't think it is. Do we need 45? We do. Let's come home from the French. And I'm going to ask the Swedes to give me military access. Hopefully they will do that. Did Martian buying a trade company? That's funky. Send our troops up here. We do need military access, right? No, I don't. Never mind. It was just the do you really want to stop suppressing rebels pop up, and not the do you really want to put you guys on boats pop-up. Which are two very similar pop-ups. This is all pretty green, right? Yeah, there's no unrest anywhere. So no need to do any of this. Let's go instead threaten some Savoyards. Threaten and throw them out of my country. We don't have any forts up here. Trondelag is a fort, I believe, but we don't have it. Which is very sad. Verily sadly. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to leave a guy in every province. And have the rest follow with that ring around rosy here. Leave guy. Rest catch some troops. Why do they have the idea that they can't just go into my country and do stuff? Wondering, I don't remember, did I ever, this is all terrible. I guess I'll take this. I began talking about the idea of that it would be nice if we had like secret channels of communication, telling our enemies that we're really not planning to do anything in the war as long as they also don't do anything to us. But of course that would also mean in the end that they would get to that the French would realize what we're doing and would not actually consider this as helping in the war if we're not doing any of that. So I guess it's sort of balancing out. It's just still, I don't like it. I'd much prefer actually being able to well, I would prefer having the ability to tell the AI, look, I'm here in this war, I'm officially your enemy, but I'm really not doing anything. And I think overall it would be just better for the game if the AI would be able to sort of realize that. But I understand that that's not a trivial thing to put into a game. And in the end it wouldn't change much, right? We wouldn't join it. We could have joined the war on the side of the French and not done anything, yes. But the French would then have hated us for doing that, and we would still have gotten a dishonored alliance thing because, well, we did dishonor the alliance in spirit, if not in paper. So yeah, do I siege down Genoa, or do I just keep punching the Venetians? I mean, it seems highly unlikely that the French are going to give me anything here. But I mean, we have seen generous AI before. Might be the case again. So you're just going to stay up here protecting. You're going to stay around here protecting. You just going to stay around here troubleshooting. And you need to die. That sounds like a fair deal. Control of Cremona. Let's take Brescia. Let's try to be on minimum siege stack size here. We need 13, but 15 cannons are still needed. We have 8, 9 friends, so we want another 6 of ours. Take you 3 out. You take Parma. And then the French are going to take Lucca itself here, using their boats. Which is not going to be great for our participation, but it'll be fine. Again, I don't anticipate getting land. It just would be nice. Pick you guys in half, so you don't take that attrition. Hello! What would you be doing in St. Petersburg? For dying? Yeah, this war turned. And it all turned on the fact that the... I mean, it is very historical that people lose the war because they're trying to send their troops to St. Petersburg. Or at least somewhere in that direction. If they had stayed on a Western focus, kept focusing on France, they would have gotten out of this great. Wow. Wow. 10,000 at the cost of 800? I'll take it. Luca has their troops also in Russia. Why would you send your troops to Russia? It makes no sense. Nonsense. Nonsense, even. So yeah, this is on the shoulders of the AI. Whether you like it or not, we're gonna have to put a cut in here. If you did like it, even if you didn't like what happened, but just like the video, then please do hit that like button. Subscribe if you're not subscribed yet. And as always, anything you want to say to me, you can tell me in that comment section. I hope you have a great Christmas if you're celebrating it, and a great time of work, hopefully, if you're not. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time.